planet. Peace to all my high frequency entities. Peace and love to all the ancestors, angels, spirit guides, and all high frequency entities in, out the planet, all over the cosmos. Much love and light to you. Excuse me. I want to make a statement about this religious character, Jesus. I'm encountering a lot of people who are being zombified by this character. You must understand that this character has been stolen from a more ancient mythology, and that ancient mythology was created to teach you science and astrology. And the Europeans couldn't understand Medu Neter, but they thought they understood the pictures that was placed on the wall. But see, they don't know that black people or melanated people in Kemet at the time were so advanced that we communicated in them emojis. We were so advanced, we had emojis back then. So with that being said, emojis ain't nothing but ancient hieroglyphs. Pictures that represent words or a letter. And that's all we doing now. Same thing. Okay. Now this character Jesus, I have a video saying, was Jesus a Mason? Yes, it's symbolic saying that Jesus was a Mason. Why am I saying that? Because he was a master carpenter. Now, if a man that actually roamed this planet, roamed this earth, claiming to be God's child and creating all these miracles, now wouldn't, as a master carpenter, wouldn't every house, every chair, anything that this man built, wouldn't it be somewhere in a museum somewhere right now? Jesus made this. Jesus made this house. Jesus made this patio deck. Jesus made this chair. There's not a fucking table. Nothing. You mean to tell me after they found out that this man was the son of God, they threw away, oh man, the people who owned this man's craft was like, man, fuck this shit, and threw it away? Come on, man. Just like the fake ass holy shroud that they so-called found it and said it was Jesus' face. They had that shit for over a few hundred years. So why wouldn't they have a fucking table or a fucking chair from this master carpenter? Not only was he a master carpenter, but he was God's son, and he made miracles that happened. So that table should be the strongest fucking table on the planet. It should be the most sharpest planet. I mean, the most sharpest table. Thank you, baby. The sharpest table or chair on the planet. But no, it don't exist. So therefore, if you cannot produce any artifacts, we're losing the people, because the Europeans are giving us blind faith. And again, like I said before in previous videos, the same people that lie to you, rape your mom, sisters, and daughters, knock your teeth out, and force you to slave and do slave labor for free under harsh conditions. Why would they tell you the truth where you from? Number one. And why would they give you religion? Number two. So they already lied to you about two things. You have to understand, melanated beings had no clue who Jesus was until the Jew enslaved you. Ain't that deep? Those slave owners were for the most part, those slave owners were Jews. And half of them came over here because they was running. They was running. And they couldn't be themselves. Pilgrims couldn't be themselves. None of them motherfuckers couldn't be themselves. So they come here and then torture indigenous people. Google, what is the name of the first slave ship? It's going to say the good ship Jesus. Who in their right mind would name a slave ship after a god, a so-called son of God? This stuff is fake, man. If you want to know the truth, I'll drop them diamonds on you. I've been blessed by the best. I walk with the gods all the time, for many moons. I've been touched by the gods. Pineal gland activated, baby. We spinning. We spinning. We spinning.
We at the school.
Yeah, we at the school. But yo, I just want to let you know about that. I'm not done. And when I get in my office, I'm probably gonna hit y'all up y'all head with some more science. You must over and understand that this is a program. Religion is a program. Peace to the planet. I love y'all, and I'll be back. Peace to the planet. It's Dr. Kostini Hashiel. Now I'm back to talking about where we started when I was in the vehicle. This religion thing is a program. For those who didn't see my previous videos, I'm pretty much just restating what I said before. For those who are new to this channel and who haven't seen my videos, we're gonna backtrack a little bit. I said before, prior, that the slaves were lied to. They was told that they came from another continent, and really, we indigenous people were the first on every country. So how dare some entity that was only here for 6,000 years tell you where you came from? They don't know your lineage. They don't know where you came from. The reason why they told you you came from Africa, because it was predominantly black, and the Europeans at that time did not colonize Africa. So it made much more sense to say that you came from Africa rather than saying, yo, you guys came from here. Now, when they put their little laws and constitutions up, it was very vital to tell y'all that you guys came up from over there, because with these laws and constitutions, you will have no right here. You have no rights because you are property of the corporation of the United States of America. Do not forget that the country is called America. The country is not called United States of America. United States of America is a corporation. All right, now back to the matrix, the program. Now, in your Bible, why is this book supposed to be the book of life and supposed to teach us everything under the sun? But how is it that the books of the Bible are named after Europeans? And Europeans are one of the youngest races on the planet. 6,000 years old. We've been here for millions of years. And our holy book is named after Europeans, Daniel. Come on, man. Even the characters have European names. Something is going wrong here. What is going on in the Matrix where we're not resonating and saying, you know what? How come there are no indigenous names in here? How come there are no indigenous people in this book? How can this book be from my creator? Huh? So with that being said, we know that that book is, number one, plagiarized. Number two, Jesus didn't get them out of slavery. Number three, Martin Luther King was no better than a slave master. If you watch the movie, the Nat Turner movie, he realized as a preacher that what he was doing is a disservice to his people. They used him and misused him to continue to preach to his people as if they are zombies, and to remind them that God told them to honor slave masters. Now, ask yourself, what God that can create any and everything under the sun, what God needs slaves? What race of people need slaves? See, in your Bible, it tells you that Jews, which are fake, they don't have no, Jews are not even indigenous to this planet. Number one. Because then they'd be old as the black race, as man, as original man. So, number one, how can these people build a pyramid, right? But yet they know everything about this Bible, but yet they can't tell you how the pharaohs enslaved them and made them build a pyramid. What they don't tell you is do your homework, do your science, and this part of the zombie program. Always ask questions. You don't question God. That's their favorite answer in the zombie program. But what they don't tell you is all of the pyramids were built before any Jew appeared in any history book. All of the pyramids were built. We are an ancient civilization. We are the ancient ones. We are so old, they really can't date us. We have artifacts that are so old that they don't even know where to begin. For example, the Sphinx. The Sphinx is so old, they said, fuck it. I don't know how old this motherfucker is. It could be over 100,000 to 250,000 years old. They don't even know. But yet, if they did know, I'm sure they would have came up with some more slavery and said, yeah, more Jews built that. So you got to understand the program. What happened? They don't let you forget about 9/11. And they don't let you forget about Hitler killing the Jews. But they forget to tell you that Hitler was a Jew. That was a program. So they can be on top today. So they can fulfill their fake story legacy as being tortured and all this, etc., which they ain't even scratching the surface of what we went through. The gods of the planet went through hell and still is going through hell. Hell is on earth. The white people look at the sun and describe hell. Why? Because they know they don't belong in this solar system. So because they don't belong in this solar system, everything that benefits us is devilish. Any deity or any ritual or any practice that we follow is pagan. But yet, the youngest race on the planet knows everything. Who taught them that? Or where did they steal it from? No one asks these questions. Preachers are the biggest perverts. Deacons are the biggest perverts. Molesting, raping children. What's going on, y'all? The book of Enoch was left out of the Bible intentionally. Why? That's a great book. Awesome book. I know why. Because it explains the Neanderthal story. See, what they don't tell you is that Enoch would come visit his people in the mountain, in the caves. And he would constantly tell them, like, yo, do not go to the ground. Them people are evil. They know science. They know math. They know makeup. They know this and that. They know this and that. Ooh, come on, man. But yet, Enoch was good enough to go down there and mingle with the people. But yet, at the same token, after they teach him the science, then he go meet God. And then the fallen ones beg him to plead with God. Come on, man. Wake up. Religion is a program. If Jesus is in your book, you are programmed. So that goes for Muslims too. Everything was stolen out of Kemet, especially Christianity, but the Muslims damn near just took and no diss to the Muslims, because I love their discipline. But all of that is Kemetic, even how they pray. That's all Kemetic. No diss, I'm just trying to wake up my pyramid builders. Alright? Peace, love, and light. Remember, at 7 o'clock every day, 7 o'clock Central Time, using telekinesis, we're going to say peace to the planet. And I mean that. Stay high. Frequency, that is. Peace. I love you guys.